Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Joe from Joe Plays Games, and welcome back to Rome Total War, where in the last part we kind of started trying to get our lay of the land of what's going on around the rest of the world. We're playing as Egypt. So actually, I think I'm ready to move on to the next turn. Actually, the way that I didn't explain this in the last part. The way that the time works is every turn is half of a year. So right when we started, we were in the summer of 270 BCE, and once we end this turn, we'll actually go back to the summer, or go to the summer of 268 BC. So we have a summer season and a winter season. So if we go up to Europe, it's all cold, wintry, and we don't have those kind of seasons down here in North Africa. But you know, that'll maybe become a problem when we start making our way up towards Asia, or Northern Asia, and Europe. So let's get on with the next turn, see what happens, and not a whole lot. Alright, the end of turn report. We made a loss on some money, but that's just because we're building up bigger armies and stuff like that, so that's okay. We're actually the most advanced faction so far, so that's good. We're the most upgraded. Construction report, and we got our stuff going. Recruitment report, and Parthia and Armenia have an alliance going on. That usually will happen. Aha! First watchtower of the game. Sweet. So yeah, it makes sense because with the spot we were at, we were actually on the border between Alexandria and Libya, which is owned by another faction. So we couldn't get anything going on there. Let's actually send these guys up towards Macedonia. I want to try and get a nice foothold over here in the middle of the Mediterranean. Let's drop this diplomat off here, and it looks like Greece is taking Sparta. Or no, never mind. I think Greece starts with Sparta. They don't have over here in whatever that's called. I forget what it's called. Yeah. So we're talking to the Greeks now. Let's offer them trade rights, map information, as long as they give us map information. Let's see. Yep, they accepted it. They're happy with that. Awesome. So now we know a little bit more of what's going on. Athens is ruled by, as far as we know, by rebels, and Corinth, that's what it was called. Corinth is owned by Macedon. So Macedon has Corinth, Larissa, and that's all they know to this point. The Greeks got Sparta. They have over here in Pergamum and Rhodes. I don't want to cause trouble with the Greeks right now, so now that we're done talking to him, let's actually send him up towards the Macedonians, just so we can get more trade going on. What else can we do? I think this is the diplomat that I want to send up towards the Armenians and the Parthians, so let's get him going up this way. The spy's keeping an eye on Seleucids, and I'm going to send this guy down this way, because this is Arabia. That's Palmyra region. So I forget what this settlement is called down here, but the settlement in Arabia is somewhere around here, I want to say, if my memory is correct. Okay, let's take a look at what we can build. Anything good? Memphis is going to finish up the militia barracks this turn, so let's actually give them an archery range and get started on that next turn. Thebes is fine. Salamis, cool. I actually want to give them land clearance so we can start working on that population. I want to get Salamis bumping up to and the next level. Jerusalem can have militia barracks. I want to get the infantry squared away before we do anything, and a bump up in tax rate as well. Alright, so that's actually all we can do this turn as far as I'm aware. Unless I have another army sitting somewhere that I didn't see. No.
Ships ready.
You stay there,
Ships ready.
and you can't move. Cool. Alright. Let's keep going then. Next turn. And yep, looks like the Seleucids are pushing up. Okay, so we got a potential new general that we can use. Let's take a look at his stats. He's got 2 stars for command, nothing for management, nothing for influence, and he's 32. He's got the traits for good commander, good attacker, +2 command when attacking, untouched by fear, +1 morale for all troops in the battlefield, and been in the wars, +2 to your general's hit points. So that's how many points that they can take, points of damage that they can take before they die. But I don't typically like to get generals that are around that old. I want to have them somewhere in their, you know, late teens, early 20s. But what we can do is we can take a look at our family tree. So here's our faction leader and his wife. Oh, okay, interesting. And then here's our faction heir and his wife and his children. So we have this guy and a sister and 2 kids. These are boys. Yeah, and she's who is it that he's trying? Yeah, no, she's 22. She's got a few years to go before she is no longer able to have children. So I'm gonna wait this guy out and see if there's gonna be a better guy down the line for her. I think the earliest that daughter is gonna be married off to is like 13 or 14, something like that. It's pretty young. But that was how it was back in late 200 BC. So now the Greeks have surpassed us as the most advanced faction. That's fine, not a big deal. Construction completed, and there's actually a war declared between Spain and Carthage. Interesting. So, as you can see, the world is alive and well. So let's continue sending up this diplomat towards the Macedonians. Let's offer them trade rights, map information for map information, and he's happy with that. Oh. Looks like the Greeks have Thurman. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, so now what I can do is I can send this diplomat back down towards the boat and have him sail up in this sort of direction up towards the Romans. Where's this other diplomat that I got going on?
Your humble servant.
Head up this way.
To hear is to obey.
Cool. And get this guy moving. Ooh. It looks like the Parthians now have this settlement in Arabia. Interesting. So they're spreading down towards us as well. That's a little bit concerning. Let's see. What else can we build? These mines are going to be finishing up, so let's give them militia barracks, and we'll give Salamis some mines. And Sidon can have a practice range. We'll get those slingers and skirmishers going. Jerusalem, you can have. You know what? You should get some spearmen going. All right, and that's it for this turn. No. Ooh. Let's get him moving up towards Macedonia. As long as, yep, Crete is still not owned by anyone, so we can snatch that up in a minute. So the Seleucids look like they don't know what they want to do. They're just bumbling around, which is fine by me. As long as no one's attacking me, I am happy.
Set sail. No more moves.
Macedonia is still ripe for the picking, so Let's keep going on. Let's move you over here.
Set sail.
And we're about to interact with our first set of Romans next turn. So this diplomat is heading up in this sort of direction. We're now in Armenian territory with this guy.
I serve your will. None shall
There we go. Demuth is right here.
Depleted, great lord.
What I can actually do is train up another diplomat and send him over. So let's recruit up a diplomat over here in Jerusalem. And let's see, is there any place that desperately needs something built? Look, let's give Jerusalem a trader and bump up their taxes. Okay. Two turns for the barracks, and then we could start training better troops in Alexandria. Because right now we only have access to peasants, and peasants aren't that great. I want to try to avoid. Ooh, we can start recruiting Nile spearmen over here in Memphis. So good. They're better than Nubian spearmen, obviously. And that way we can start once more settlements have access to Nile spearmen, we'll be able to phase out the Nubian guys. No. Let's give them a set of sewers. I don't want to be sitting on all this money, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start just throwing up, down some stuff. Give Memphis a market. And you can have a trader. Cool. All that money is spent. Just make sure that everybody's been moved. This guy's still... I'll just keep this guy here for now so he can chill out. And let's get this diplomat moving up towards Tarentum. And we'll end the turn. More movement from the Seleucids. They keep, you know, just... I guess they're checking. Ooh. That's a concern. So, some pirates have actually attacked our fleet over here. Ooh. We can't withdraw from this battle either, so what we're going to do is we're going to automatically resolve that, because back in this day, when this game came out, they didn't have rendered ship battles, so you could only auto-resolve them, which was unfortunate. And we lost, which is even more unfortunate. We still have our ships, but our fleet has been badly damaged.
Roll for your lives.
So,
Moves depleted, sire.
This is an even worse guy. He's 50 with only one command, and he's just a confident commander, and that's it. No. Okay, let's get this diplomat going over here.
At once.
We'll offer the Romans trade rights and map information, and we got it. So now we know the location of the rest of the Romans.
Ready to sail.
I want to get
Yes, mighty lord.
this guy
Awaiting your command.
over here in this sort of direction, so we can get to the Scipii first. I really hope no pirates attack this this fleet. It'd be one of my generals got married. Cool. Soon they'll be having children and extending the family. So here's some diplomatic information. Following factions are now at war with each other. So this is the Senate for the Romans. It looks like one of the Roman factions has declared war on Carthage. I think it was both the Bruttii and the Scipii have declared war on Carthage. So then the Senate is at war with Carthage, and the Bruttii have also declared war on the Greeks. Let's see. Let's move up towards Kydonia.
Yes, mighty lord. All ashore.
And let's
Mighty general.
put them under siege. And it looks like they don't have a wall, so we can just go ahead and walk right in. So our first real battle. Oh, 2 armies, but we actually still got the numbers advantage. Let's see what the first army has. Just 1 set of militia hoplites, and the second army has 2 units of Cretan archers, militia hoplites, and Cilician pirates. We got this in the bag. We just need to catch up to those Cretan archers because they actually have the longest range in the game. Let's see.
This night we will feast and drink to celebrate victory. I promise you that. I also promise you the warm company of appreciative camp followers. But before any of that, there's something I'd like you to do for me.
So that before each battle, the generals will give speeches.
Scared, but fear should never be your master. Now cheer, you noblest of men, and sound the advance. Yes.
Before each battle, the generals will give little speeches to their men to kind of like get them pumped up. But let's see what we can do. Let's get here. Let me organize my troops really quick because I don't like the way that they are organized. And then I'll have these spearmen in one over here in a line, and I have a unit of peasants apparently. And there we go. That's a little bit better organized. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna set these guys up in a line right here. Spread them out a little bit more because it looks like these are phalanx. Yep, we can. Sweet. Phalanxes are nice. Let's get the archers lined up behind. Get peasants over here. Oof, I don't like the way that they line up. They are so disorganized. Cool. We'll get... Actually, let's put up our peasants right here with our skirmishers over here. No. They're bigger than I thought they were going to be. So let's have our skirmishers right over here with a chariot here, chariot on the other side, and our 2 generals in the back right around. Oh, no, both generals, please. Here we go. Both generals in the back. So they're going to be on chariots as well. Actually, let's get... Oh, these are chariot archers. Darn. Alright, let's... Are you chariot archers? No, you're heavy cav. So I'm gonna have this general over here. And, so special abilities, the Canterbane Circle. We don't need that. Just want to make sure my skirmishers are all on skirmish mode as well. My archers, excellent. I know they start off on skirmish mode, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. All right, let's get started then.
The enemy have proved their cowardice. They have reinforcements.
All right,
as
let's
if numbers mattered.
Get this guy coming up in this direction. It's gonna be tough with those hoplites. Oh no, he's a chariot. I'm not used to this. Thought he was a regular chariot. Never mind. So then with that, there's no point in sending him off in that direction. Okay, so let's actually get this paused up then. Let's get him moving in this direction then. And let's make our advance. Let's get you out of phalanx position. And let's get you running over here. And in case let's get you over here for now. Let's see what we can do. And get you guys up behind for now. Oops. Cool. And we'll have our archers lining the streets. Actually want to turn off my archers skirmish mode for now. And it's just a matter of getting my guys all situated before we see what happens. And everyone run, please, and go. I'll speed things up, double the speed, see what happens. So these guys are, this unit's going to move back into the position that I told it to. The spearmen are going to move in the position. I'm sending this guy around to see if we can plug up the street over here, because the reinforcements are actually going to be rushing in. So we got the militia hoplites, we got the Silesian pirates, and the 2 units of Cretan archers. And over here on the plaza is the other set of militia hoplites. So looks like our troops over here are in a good position. So what I'm going to do is plug up this street here with these guys to kind of make them have to go the long way. And archers. No, don't fire at will, please. Ooh, I messed things up. So you are supposed to be here, right? You are supposed to be here. You are supposed to be here, and you are supposed to be here. Cool. Run, please. Where are you? You're still in phalanx mode. Are they? Oh, yeah. You too. I forgot to turn off on phalanx mode. All right. That's why. Whoops. Run, please. What are you doing? Where were you supposed to be? You were supposed to be over here. Ooh, let's slow things down then. Since something's happening, let's get you lined up over here. And then once you're in position, get you in your phalanxes. Let's get you firing your arrows. Please. Spearmen. Come on. Run, please. And once they get into position, we'll get our spears down. You can actually put your spears down. Alright. Of course you are. They're reforming completely in the dumbest fashion. And what we can do... oh, they're almost gone already. This is actually going to be pretty easy. I don't know if we'll have to take out the entire army. Cool. Now let's advance up onto the plaza. We'll send this set of spearmen down here. If, game will cooperate. There we go. That's fine. Get our chariots up into the middle over here. Run, please. There we go. Enemy general, Captain What's-His-Face. We'll actually get you blocking up the street here if we can. Archers, and it's just going to be a matter of holding the plaza now. I think we can do it. What are you doing? Oh, you're skirmishers. Yeah, we got this. we won't even have to interact with this army over here, and they'll cease to exist because they are a rebel army. Rebel armies will dissipate after battles if they're defeated. But I think we're good. They won't even be able to make it to the plaza. So once that's done, we'll end the battle. There we go. We won.
Victory lies in your grasp, and there is nothing the enemy can do but run.
There we go. Our first victory. And our first settlement taken. This is a good one to have as well, because we'll be able to recruit up some of the best archers in the game, in my opinion, those Cretan archers. And what I'll do is I'll take this guy.
Move out.
Let's find a spot where I can build up
Move
a watchtower.
out. Build tower.
See what we got. Yep, some Cretan archers. And let's take some mercenary hoplites as well. And Rhodian slingers. Why not? Do I want mercenary? No, mercenary peltas are awful. Cool. And I will take
My liege.
half of the army
Orders?
with me.
Sire. Sire. Orders?
With this guy.
Onward.
And then we'll have him go on this boat. Wait, these pirates are probably gonna attack. That would be unfortunate. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yes, mighty lord.
You can't move anymore. I think all of... Oh, no.
Yes, mighty lord.
This guy over here is gonna head towards the Parthians. Right? Are you?
Your obedient servant.
Please?
At once.
Come on.
Moves depleted, sir.
You know how to get here.
Moves depleted, sir. Moves depleted,
It's
sir. No more
all right.
moves, sir. My ears are
It's just a matter of
unheard. Out of moves, sire. Awaiting your command.
it's gonna take a while to get over there, so
Moves depleted, sir.
it looks like there's another... That's right, there's probably a settlement over here. Cool. Alright. Let's see what else we can do. Let's get roads going on in Salamis as well. And paved roads in Jerusalem. Those are always good. Cydonia, you can have some barracks, so we can do some training of troops and some retraining as well, because some of our
Mighty general.
our units took damage. Alright, I'm actually happy with that. Let's see what happens. Still nothing from the Seleucids, they're just moving around. There's an Armenian diplomat over there. And oh no. I don't want to lose this fleet. Oof. That's rough. Oof. This army might get trapped on Cydonia for a while until we get another set of boats coming out this way. Let's see. Ooh, our first town for upgrade. Alexandria is ready to upgrade, so let's actually stop with that and get going on the town upgrade. And Sidon as well. Excellent. I'm gonna let the practice range finish up because there's only one turn left. And we'll get the Governor's Palace going on in Sidon to make it a city. A minor city, I think. And we're again the most advanced faction. And Macedon and Thrace are friends now. Okay, I forgot I can send this guy up here to Capua over here. So I don't need to worry about getting over to Sicily.
Aye, great lord.
But these pirates, man, they're causing some trouble.
Aye, great lord.
Should get more boats in the production then, so we can make up a monster fleet. Oh, I can do Nah Spearman over in Jerusalem. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, let's see what else we can do as far as upgrades go. Salamis is gonna be ready for an upgrade soon. Cadonia, let's give you a trader as well. And increase your taxes now. And then Alexandria, you can have those militia barracks. Don't want to be sitting on this money though. How many turns is that going to take? Doesn't say. I think it's 3 turns? Yeah, 3 turns. This is going to take 2 turns. Let's get some troops in the production then. Let's give you another unit of Nile Spearmen. You can have some skirmishers. We got enough spearmen over here. Side, and you can have a boat. Jerusalem's got something going. Cadonia can only train peasants at this time, but I think we're good on that. Let's just make sure we've moved all of the guys we can. And hey, look, an Armenian diplomat. Let's offer them trade rights, map information for map information, and they've accepted it. Cool. So let's get him pushing up. Actually, let's get him moving towards Pontus, because there's some and there's another faction over here, and we can actually, once that's done, we'll send him up towards Scythia. Awesome. Those pirates, though, they really hurt my ability to move around. Let's see. Do I want to? No, he won't be able to make it. I was hoping that I'd be able to at least get them landed in Greece somewhere. Oh well. Okay. Well, that stinks. Alright, let's keep moving. There we go, there's Bostra. And a lot of movement from the Seleucids. And that's about it. So let's get this diplomat over here towards this Pontic, or Parthian town. My bad. Pontus and Parthia, they sound the same. They're basically the same faction. They have very similar units. Alright. I think I'm going to end off this part right here, and we'll continue on with trying to... Ooh, they didn't attack this navy. Awesome, I'll be able to get them going over this way now. Cool, because I want to move up into Halicarnassus with this army. So, that's actually what I'm going to do starting in the next part. So, until next time, I've been Joe from Joe Plays Games, and you have been watching Rome Total War. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.